Hey guys, what's up? It's Anthony here, and I have another AeroGarden update for you guys. This is my pepper garden update. I've got two AeroGardens right now growing peppers. This is my AeroGarden Bounty Artisan model. As you can see, the peppers are going really well. Right here, we have a red fire pepper doing a phenomenal job. There's the base of it. And at the top here, you can see some buds starting to form, which at first I was worried that they were forming prematurely, but I guess that's normal. And the plant has continued upward growth. In the middle here, this plant that's the shortest is a jalapeno plant. You can see it's not growing, upward, like straight. It's got like a little curve to it. I've done basic pruning to it, just taking off the bottom leaves that won't get the light. Then right here, I have my other jalapeno plant, which is doing incredibly well, growing every single day. Basically, there's this like little marker right here on the trail, and I've been, using that as like a marker to see how fast it's growing. It's been growing pretty fast, and I did the same thing with this one because there's that little marking in there. Just helps to see how fast it's growing, because sometimes if you don't have, a marker or whatever, it can be kind of hard to tell. But yeah, these guys are doing really good. They're still gonna need, I'm thinking, another week to 10 days before they actually start producing flowers. And then after that, you know what that means, we get peppers. So I'm hoping to get a lot of peppers out of all three of these guys. The red fire pepper, I wanna make crushed red pepper flakes. So dry out the peppers and create crushed red pepper. And then jalapenos, I put them on pizza. I make Mexican food with them. I do jalapenos with cream cheese, and I stuff them, put them in the oven at 400 degrees, and they taste so good. So I'm excited to use the peppers that come from these plants. Now let's move on to the AeroGarden harvest model, and I'll show you the purple super hots. Okay guys, so right now we are in front of the AeroGarden harvest model, also day 48. I actually have already been getting flowers, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I even got a pepper that started to produce. It just started like 2 days ago, and I'm really excited about it. Now with these plants, I do think it's forming, especially this one, I think it's forming a little bit too early. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of peppers out of this plant. I ran an experiment when I did these two. So basically this one I didn't top off, which means I didn't cut it toward the top during its growth period. I just left this one alone to do its own thing. But this one over here, I topped. And look how many peppers I'm probably going to get off of this one. So topping the plant actually does help make it produce more peppers and more flowers. And that's what I found with this experiment. So it's cool to see how it works. And I think in the future, I'm going to top all of my pepper plants. But it is exciting that this guy right here is already producing a pepper. So basically with purple super hots, based on the research I did, they start out green, then they turn purple, and then they turn red. And once they're red, they're ready to eat. So it's interesting that they're called purple super hots, because when they're purple, I don't think they're ready to eat yet. But I don't know. I guess most peppers, they either go from green to red, or green to orange, or green to yellow, whatever it is. So it's cool that this one cycles through. In the back, I have my Genovese basil. I'm not sure what day count it is off the top of my head, but you should see it at the bottom of the screen right now. And yeah, so I planted these after the purple super hots, like a couple days after. I've already pruned them and taken from them like 4 different times, and they're still growing really well. And I'm excited to use the basil. Down here, this is new. This was actually the pod that I had. If you watched my earlier videos, this was a red fire pepper that never germinated. So what I did is I cut the little peat pod that sits in the middle in half, and I removed the seeds that belong to the red fire pepper that didn't germinate. And there were like 4 or 5 seeds, and I replaced them with poblano seeds. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to germinate it in my AeroGarden here. And once it's germinated, I'm going to let it grow just a little bit, and then I'm going to move it outside. The reason why I'm doing that is because my outdoor garden, I tried to grow a bunch of poblanos early on. It just didn't work out for some reason. I don't know if the seeds were bad or what the deal was, but I definitely want an outdoor poblano plant. But yeah, that is my AeroGarden pepper garden update. And if you want to see more of our videos and get updates as to when these guys actually start producing peppers, I'm going to be doing updates throughout this process. Hydroponic gardening is really exciting, so I'm excited to share the results with you guys. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care.